Y'all probably can't see me. Let me plug up my headphones so I can make sure y'all can also hear me, because I'm not about to record it just because the first take ain't had no sound. But anywho, hey y'all. But anywho, I don't know if I shared this with y'all, but I don't know when it started either, but I've been trying to get on my non-violence thing or whatever. And so, I'm a very aggressive person, and I also have a slight anger problem. So, being non-violent is not exactly easy for me, because if you do something to make me feel some type of way, I feel like I got the right to choke you out, smash your face in, or just stomp your head in. I feel like I have that right because you felt like you had the right to say that dumb crap out your mouth. So I feel like you got the right to deal with whatever consequences that come from me, whether they're good or bad. You did this to yourself, so deal with it. So anyway, yeah, I've been on this, and I had came up with this one acronym. The first acronym I had came up with, it was love unconditionally, love always, and Lula. But anywho, and I've been promoting my hashtag for a little minute, about a couple weeks or so now since I came up with it. And then, I was at work Sunday, and I don't really know what I was thinking about, but I wasn't really thinking about that topic. Well, I wasn't thinking about it directly. Maybe indirectly I was thinking about it, or subconsciously. You never know. There you go. I was trying to get the light to hit my face just right. But yeah, I was at work. And for those of you who don't know, my name is U.L.A.N.D.A. I know I always call myself Olivia Nicole. Anyway, my name is U.L.A.N.D.A. and you spell that U.L.A.N.D.A. And so I was just working and pushing stuff, and it hit me. It's like, oh yeah, it was like unconditionally love all. Dang, hold on. Oh yeah, it was unconditionally love all, none discriminated against. And I was like, all right, Jesus, I feel what you putting down. And then I was like, bad, that's kind of cool. Oh, I like looking Jesus and my parents working together without even knowing it, and I'm having epiphanies and stuff. And then like later on that day, yeah, with this, I give y'all the real raw uncut part. Anyway, I had sent it to my baby or whatever, and I was like, what you think? And she was like, cute. I ain't like the way she responded though, so I was like, you just saying that, or like you really think it's, you know? And then she was like, just saying. And I was like, oh, okay. With your rude ass. I ain't call her rude to her face though, but in my head I was thinking that. But anywho, then I was looking at it again. And then I was like, oh, a punchline came in. Then I was like, unconditionally love all, no discrimination allowed. Ooh, I like that. Because I feel like that's more aggressive. And as I told y'all, I'm an aggressive person. So if I like the second one better, because I feel like unconditionally love all, no discrimination allowed. Checkmate, you know what I'm saying? And so yesterday, what I was doing, oh yeah, I went to the store to grab something or whatever. And yeah, I went to the store to grab something or whatever. And when I was coming out, this dude asked me if I had some change. The first, even though I know I had just got some change from the dude in the store, my initial response was no. and I was on the phone with my homeboy Nate or whatever, Wolfpack in it bit. I was on the phone with Nate, and I just started talking to myself like, man, see, that's what I be talking about. Ooh, girly, because it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I gotta go all the way with it. You know what I'm saying? I can't be half stepping, cause I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Slick, that would have been me discriminating against old dude because he was just standing out there on the corner asking for some change. You know, cause like if it was somebody I knew and they asked me for some change, I wouldn't have thought twice about it. I just would have gave it to him. So I'm like, nope, we about to start. Nope, I gotta go forward with it. So it's like, man, went to my gun, got my change. All right, but there you go. You know what I'm saying? And then like today, this morning I was at work, and this little dude who be coming over there, he not annoying, but it's just like I'm not I'm not really a well, when I'm in a talking mood, I'm a conversation starter. But it's like if I ain't in no talking mood and you just want to talk, okay, I'll let you talk. However, I'm probably not about to keep this conversation going or whatever like that. If you say something and I ain't gotta respond, I ain't gonna respond, and I'm gonna let this conversation die because I really don't feel like, but little dude, he came up and having a little conversation. So at first I was just like, what up, Paul? And I just kept on moving. But then, he liked to talk and stuff, so he came following me, like, what's going on, bro? And he was like, oh, man, it got this girl that work with me, and she about your height and whoop. And I told her about you. I told her that you was about her height and whoop. And she was like, oh, really? And all this other good stuff. But I was like, nah, man, I can't even do that, son. I got a girl now, bro. And he was like, oh, for real? He was like, you might want to reconsider if you're not madly in love and all this other stuff. I'm like, bruh, nah, my baby done took me back. I ain't going nowhere. It's a wrap. You could cancel that. And so then he was about to go back to Walmart because he worked at Walmart, but Kroger and Walmart like in the same plaza. Crazy, I know, right? Crazy, but I mean they both blue, so I guess it makes sense. So then he was about to go out there and smoke or whatever. He was like, yo, you going to smoke? I was going, like, before he came, I was going back and forth in my head whether or not I was going to take a smoke break last night over there. I was like, all right, man, cool. I'll go out there and smoke with you for a minute. Come on. And, so, yeah, when I was going out there to go smoke with him, it was like this lady or whatever. She was out there, and I walked by her. I be jamming and stuff. So, I walk out there. She trying to start a conversation, too. She like, oh, you feeling good, huh? Yeah, always. You know how it go. And like, oh, you must be about to go home. Nah, just out here on my little smoke break, So then she started talking and kind of find out what she was like. She was homeless. But she was like, yeah, her son homeless. And she was garbage diving or trash diving, however she said it, But, digging in the garbage, for trying to find some good stuff you can reuse and stuff like that. And then, like, Paul, he had went down a little bit. And, like, Paul, he like, oh yeah, he was riding in this little scooter thing. And then Paul like, yeah, she just be blabbing on him. Like he whispering it to me because I had walked over to light my thing, but she can't hear him because like she right here, he over there in the corner, and it's like I'm right here in the middle of both of them. So she just going on, and she was about digging in the trash and stuff because apparently she was at the Dollar Tree and she was digging in their trash, but they came outside to throw their boxes away and stuff, so she had to hide. And then she was finished digging, then they came back out there and she had to hide again, but they didn't really have nowhere to hide, so she just kind of sort of laid on the ground in between the trash cans or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay. Because, like, it's like a while ago, like, son, I ain't about to listen. Son, I don't really care if you really need somebody to talk to. I'm not about to listen to you. I don't really feel like hearing this. And then digging in the trash. Why? But it's like, we read this story a while back in my English class, and it's about people who dumpster dive. And no, they're not homeless. It's like real people that live in a house and they dumpster dive because they understand that people throw a lot of stuff away that could still be used. So it was like, then it's like that right there, like opened my mind up, like however many semesters ago that was, to like not looking down on people who did that, because it's like, bruh, like, son, I work at stores, like, retail stores. I know how much good stuff get thrown away, so, like, yeah, it makes sense, you know. Like, the, I forget what they was, I forget what the people was called, not the people who, like, have housing stuff, but they just dumped it out to save money and stuff like that. I forget what they're called, but I mean, like, if they do it, I mean, it makes sense that somebody who don't have nothing do it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't look down on them just because you don't understand it, you know? So, you know, I let her, you know, have her little minute or whatever. It's like, true. You know, she was talking to me like, you know, I was thinking about all this in my head, and I was like, yo, it's crazy how everything come together, because it's like, them semesters ago, if we never would have read that story in class, I would have, like, when Shawty was talking to me, I just would be like, oh, okay, that's nice, you know. But then after that, yeah, I went chopped it up with Paul for a minute, you know. I hung out with him, smoked with him for a minute, because, you know, like I said, man, I feel like my main purpose in life is to love on people, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you in my life and, like, we talking like that, and you a part of my love life, yeah, I plan on loving you better and harder and stronger than anybody else have ever loved you before. Will our relationship last forever? I don't know, but you know what? When it's over, I know I did everything in my power to, you know what I'm saying, show you I love you, show you I care about you, treat you how you want to be treated, you know what I'm saying, treat you like a queen or whatever, because you are, you know, when it's all said and done, I done left it all on the floor. Nah, I ain't got to think about what would have happened if I would have did this, if I would have did that, because I done did everything I was supposed to do. Like, the only other way it could have went was for me to not do what I was supposed to do. But nah, you mine. Like, nah, if you my girl, I'm going to treat you how you supposed to be treated, because what's the point of you being my girl if I'm not going to do what I'm supposed to? You know what I'm saying? Like, not people in my love life, you know, just like random people. Like, yeah, you know, I'm a people person, but I'm not a people person all at the same time. So, you know, like, I gotta, like, step out my comfort zone, but it's yeah, me doing all that, that was me stepping out my comfort zone. Yesterday, giving that dude that money when I wanted to keep it for myself, because I'm waiting, I'm earnestly, is that the right word I want to use? Now I'm gonna use eagerly instead, because I gotta go look earnestly up and see if that would have worked the way I wanted to. But yeah, I'm like eagerly waiting for my check to hit already, so you know, it a little changed. I need that too, but you know, it is what it is. And so it's like, yeah, man, it's like, um, like I told my mom a long time ago, it's like, man, mom, I feel it happening, but it's like I'm kind of sort of scared of myself, but at the same time, I'm not, because it's like, I know who I am right now, and I know the person that I'm trying to become, and like, man, I ain't trying to toot my own horn or nothing, but son, when I get there, yeah, she gonna be a pretty cool chick to know, like, you know. So right now, I'm really just like working on myself, and you know, the little areas that I feel like I can improve, because yeah, Michael Jackson, he did say it best, you know, if you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make the change. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I could do better, and I'm trying. I have started my process. What about you? Where you at out there? What's up? We could do this together. U.L.A.N.D.A all the way. U.L.A.N.D.A all the way. U.L.A.N.D.A. And yes, that is my name. However, it is also an acronym. And you know what it stands for? Unconditionally love all. No discrimination allowed. No discriminating. Quit discriminating. You can do it. I have faith in you. I have faith in myself too. Woo. All right. But yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then another thing, I was like, man, bro, you know, when you doing good, somebody always gonna hate on you. You helping people, and somebody hating on you because you helping people. What you hating for, son? You know you could get out here and help people too. Oh, you mad because I'm helping people? Oh, you want everybody to be stuck in the gutter and you the only one shining? Oh, you ratchet and dirty for that. Down bad. And then I was like, Jesus got killed, MLK got killed, Gandhi got killed, Malcolm X got killed. So it's like, if I go shoot and kill somebody, I mean, we ain't gotta think too hard. Yeah, whoever their family is and they friends, yeah, they probably about to come back and, you know, wet me up or whatever, or some of that, some of that nature. So, you know, if you do bad, of course, bad is gonna come back to you. But even when you do good, bad stuff still happens. So I mean, like, I could do bad and bad stuff happen, or I could do good and bad stuff still don't happen. I'd rather do good. Like, yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, it's a possibility I might go to jail or something like that. But I'd rather go to jail because we was having a protest or something like that, and they wasn't messing with it, or somebody got done wrong and we was trying to make it right. Yeah, you could lock me up for something like that, but nah, I don't want to get locked up because I spazzed out and I killed somebody, or I beat the brakes off somebody, or, you know, I'd rather get in good trouble than bad trouble. That's how John Lewis put it. I think he was a congressman. I think he still is a congressman. But yeah, that's how John Lewis put it. He said, ain't nothing wrong with getting in trouble. Just make sure it's the good trouble. Let's get into some trouble. We in this thing together. Yeah, we in this thing together. Yeah, we in this thing together. But all right, man, y'all take it easy. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.